Hello and welcome back to Nivaro. In lesson 2.2, we're going to learn about the anatomy of a website. As we learned in lesson 2.1, a website is made out of three main components: HTML, which is the blueprint of the website, JavaScript, which is the functionality, and CSS, which is in charge of all the styles. Our HTML code is split up into two main parts. Surrounded by the HTML tag, we have a head and a body. The head contains all of the things we'd like to link to our HTML document, those being the logo, which appears on the tab icon, the style sheets, which is from style.css, which allows all of our website content to be styled, and also script.js, which has all the functionality for our website. Next, we have the body. The body contains all of the actual content on our webpage. First, we have the H1, which is the heading. You can tell this is the heading because it's pretty big and it's bold. Just like in Google Drive, you can use different tags like the H1 and the P to make different sized text. The P is for paragraphs, so that text is going to be a lot smaller. Finally, we can even use a button tag, which will render a button on our screen. And as I said before, HTML is just the very outline of our website. If I remove all of the styles.css by Xing this out and also commenting out the JavaScript, we can see that these changes cause the website to go from a beautiful functional website to just the outline of what we want our website to be. Now let's bring our styles back in styles.css. Here, we've assigned different pieces of styling to each part of our HTML. For instance, inside the entire body, we want to use Arial sans serif fonts. We're going to have a white background, and all the color of the text is going to be black. And this body right here is associated with this body tag for HTML. And since the body contains all of the content on our webpage, any attributes given to this body tag in CSS will apply to our entire HTML file. Next, we've made a title, description, and change button class. These classes have different styles in them. For instance, a 200% font size, aligning in center. All these things will be put into the header, paragraph, and button in order to style them in the way we want. While the CSS code may look really intimidating at first, it's really not that difficult. And also the Nivaro chatbot is really good with working with CSS and helping you design your website. Now, if I save the CSS updated file, you can see your website has now attained a lot of nice styling, but the functionality of the button is still not present. Now to add functionality to our website, we're going to use JavaScript. And the way this works is it begins by looking for any HTML elements with the ID change button. As we can see, our button right here has the ID change button. Therefore, it's going to recognize that once the click is registered, which happens as a result of an event listener, the following instructions will be performed. And these instructions are to set the style of the background color to this color right here. As of now, it doesn't really make sense to try to decipher what this means, but just know that this will give you a random color every single time a click is performed. Now let's save and see if the changes actually work. As you can see, our website is working perfectly. We have functionality from JavaScript, the very outline of our website using HTML, and styles from styles.css.